What is up? A good Wednesday to you, wherever you might be. It's the Press Box Party. Welcome. Come on in. Join us. Have a seat. Turn up your headphones. Whether you are on mixlr.com or you are on YouTube, glad to have you here. You can chat with us on either outlet. And yeah, we're popping. It's going. As you can see, if you're watching on YouTube, in front of me, I got our man from Gary, Indiana, comedian Jonathan Craig. Look, already in the chat, people are looking for Danny. Danny is M-I... Sorry, I had the wrong mic on there for you. Go ahead.
You guys suck. You guys not looking for me. Where's Danny? What about me? I'm here.
Actually, they're talking about We Want Boston, so they're trying to...
I see.
Because she still has not...
she has not showed up.
Showed up since the Yankees were eliminated.
This is true. Danny, if you're out there...
She had a lot of fans talking crap to her.
If you're out there, Danny, you better come defend yourself.
I mean, she's got to do that. At least she's got to at least call in and talk about what happened to the Yankees, because now she's looking like a sore loser.
Oh, yeah.
If she's listening.
I hope.
Who do we got in here right now? Looks like Chief Firewater, Mighty Whitey pre-gaming. Brewers play. Mighty Whitey, I hope you are watching on YouTube. Actually, I got to turn on the chat so I can... You better be watching on YouTube, Mighty Whitey, because I'm wearing something for you. This thing's worked before, but it also hasn't worked before, so this could be the determining factor if I wear this again. If you can't watch on YouTube, I am wearing a Milwaukee Bucks jersey. The Big O. What you know about the Big O, Jonathan Craig?
Oh, I know about the Big O, Mr. Oscar.
The man.
Oh, yes.
Oscar Robertson.
I'm all about it. I like it.
I wore this gamer, I think, once to a Bucks game, and I saw him whoop the Knicks. Need all that Big O magic today, says Mighty Whitey. Yeah, you guys do. 5 o'clock Eastern. 5 o'clock Eastern. The Milwaukee Brewers. Hold on, I'm gonna go live here. Let's see if we can get. I don't have any. Thank you. What's up? Press Box Party here. Jonathan Craig here.
Yo.
This is how it looks. This is the studio. I'll just set that up right there. And I'll put the link in there too. Hold on, we're trying to do our social media, man.
We're terrible at this, bro.
I know. Remember Danny, how she just like, oh yeah. And then she just grabbed your phone for 30 seconds and you're like, are you going to put it up? She's like, it's already up.
Yeah.
We're done here.
We miss you, Danny. We need you.
She's our social media.
We're like two old men.
mixlr.com/Stream35Radio. And once I put that up, we can get this show going.
The show's already going. It's too late, man. People are already watching, man. It's too late. How was your weekend?
It was good. I got to do some Southern hospitality type things. I was in Alabama Friday, Saturday, and then made my way to Nashville, Tennessee to watch to work the Titans and Ravens game, which wasn't much of a game. All right, anybody, what up? I Spread Love 2018, Mr. Dion. I just hit that link, Dion, or Dion, if you want to watch the thing like in its true form, go to YouTube and type in Stream 35 and look for the live feed. It's on there right now. The Press Box Party. We got a couple watchers that just got on. Maybe it's him. So go to YouTube if you want to do that and get a look at the studio. Here's the studio. Here is Mr. Jonathan Craig right here in front of me if you're watching on YouTube. And we're going to get this thing started.
Let's go.
This is episode 11. You can catch us every Wednesday, 3 p.m. Eastern. Update for our regular listeners that always listen to us on MixLR. We are now on YouTube, so you can check that out. And, yeah, it's live, and it also archives there if you missed any shows or you want to catch up on the other ones. Beautiful day in New York City. Are you liking the fall weather?
I am. I'm digging
It's
it.
nice. Sunny out there. Look how sunny it is. I'll show my Instagram. It's nice out there. I had to put the blinds down though. It was blinding us. And yeah, so I did a weekend of football. What was your weekend like?
Work.
Well, I was working too.
Well,
They were tough games though, man, to be at. Alabama was an ass kicking.
Yeah.
They whooped up on Missouri, but that was my first time to Denny Stadium, whatever they call it over there.
Okay.
It's a dope place.
Yeah.
It's
I bet
nice.
the energy
It's
there
nicer
was
than
just-
the Tennessee Titans stadium.
I've never been to the Heights Stadium.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just worked all weekend, man. And where I work, we don't have any television, so
Oh yeah.
it's like you just dying inside.
And you don't even know what's going on in the
you don't
sports
know
world.
what's going on, and you can't
You
get
work
on
on
your
Sundays
phone.
too,
I work on Sundays now too.
so you don't even watch football on Sundays.
Well, I go in later now, so I catch the 1 o'clock games, and then after that, it's just kind of checking the stats and updates on your phone, hoping your fantasy team is out there kicking ass.
Any comedy shows coming up? that we
I've
should know
got
about?
one the day after Halloween. Yes, Walk of Shame Day. That's what I like to call it. I'll be at Dangerfield's Comedy Club at 7:30 p.m. Doors open. $20 cash at the door. 2-drink minimum. You know how it goes.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a great show. I'm gonna be there. It's gonna be the day after Halloween, so people gonna be struggling.
Yeah. That's a tough day.
Oh yeah.
So Halloween, we got to talk about this.
Uh-oh.
It's falling on a Wednesday.
It is.
Press box parties on a Wednesday.
It is.
And you're big on the costume. We talked
I'm-
about that.
I'm gonna have a costume.
You're gonna have a costume on in studio.
Yeah.
I got to come up with one. I think I don't want to be that guy. I think Danny's coming in that day, right?
Oh yeah, she'll
Do
be
we know?
here.
She'll be in costume. Trying to fix the damn phone on the. If you guys are on on the Instagram live there, just fire it up on YouTube. I'm about to turn this thing off.
Uh-oh. Are you experiencing technical difficulties still?
No, it's just that you got to like frame it up. I'll just share it, and then people that run across it can look at that and then find us live. So we'll be here for the next hour and a half or so.
Ooh.
917-477-7737. That's your phone number. Call in. We got a link already sent to us by Chief Firewater. What is it? What is it? Messing with Danny. I wish Danny. I'll save it for when she's here. It's a Yankee chick from Barstool Sports in the bleacher seats after the Yankees got eliminated.
Ooh.
This is about, there's got to be an expiration date here, Chief Firewater. I know she hasn't been around, but we're already almost at the World Series right now. So that was a couple of rounds ago. And what else we got here? Oh, I got some good stories today, too, for you.
Good.
NBA kicked off
Oh yeah.
last night. I did not see anything.
What?
I saw the final scores.
Oh man, you missed.
You watched some of it?
I did. I watched both.
What
games.
was good? It looked like the Celtics game was an ass kicking.
Well, the Celtics game wasn't as good as you would have thought it would have been. But the good thing about the Celtics game is you got to see those guys really take it to the next level. Kyrie Irving, I'm not going to say he was absent. He had like 7 points. Jason Tatum went off. He had like 27.
I
like
totally
26
forgot
points.
it was starting, and it pissed me off because I did want to take whatever the Oklahoma game, however many points they were getting.
Yeah.
I think it was like 13. And I
Yeah.
thought for some reason the season started tomorrow. Like I saw that spread up there. I was like, you know what? This is the first game. This is going to be close. Oklahoma might even win against Golden State.
No.
Yeah, it was only 8 points.
Yeah, but
I would have won.
oh, you said
That was
you would-
money. I was going
Oh,
to take
yeah.
Oklahoma plus the 13.5.
Oh yeah, you know. Yeah, that was a good game too. They both were good games. The Warriors game was a lot more interesting because it was a lot closer. But
Were they just good games just because NBA hasn't been on in a while?
it could be a
You're,
little
like,
bit of
fiending
that.
for it?
But honestly, for OKC to not have Westbrook in the game, for them to even be in the game like they were, was surprising
Yeah,
to
but
me.
they're still a good team.
which was surprising to
And it's
me.
the first game of the season.
True,
Come
it
on.
is. I'm not.
No, people were. You got to remember, players get gassed.
Oh yeah,
Everybody, because everybody's just been
wants
playing
to-
preseason joke around ball.
Yeah, so everybody's
And
out
now,
there, but
yeah.
it was a good season opener.
All right, what else we had? Baseball, of course, as I mentioned, I'm wearing my Milwaukee gear for Mighty Whitey with my Oscar Robinson, trying to send some karma to his Brew Crew, who lost a really, really tough game last night. And 13, 12, whatever. It ended at 3 in the morning Eastern time. That's all I know. East Coast, it's brutal trying to watch sports.
Yeah,
So I caught the end of that, and now they got to turn around and play in like 2 hours.
that's rough.
So if they lose these two, 'cause now the series is tied 2-2.
We'll put Whitey on suicide watch.
I mean, just think what it could have been if they would have won last night. They would have been up 3-1, one game from the World Series.
Yeah, they could be. Take a deep breath at least.
And Boston's up 2-1 in theirs, and they're going to play later tonight. That game will probably end at like 3 in the morning just as well. So that's what's going. Houston, where you at? I know we got Houston listeners.
H-Town.
They lost their lead in the series. They went up 1-0, and now they're down 2-1.
Yep.
So that's what's going on in baseball, and then football, a whole bunch of stuff's going on, whatever you want to talk about. 917-477-7737. Chief Firewater sent me this story. He's like, you need to lead with this, and he's already asking me about it. So I better just go ahead and get it going here.
Uh-oh. What we got?
So I'll put it over on the. I don't have the screen set up for you. Sorry about that.
Oh, you don't want to share your story.
If you're watching on YouTube, I'll put it up there as well. And you have not heard of this story yet?
No, I have not.
Okay. So I put it up there. If you're watching on YouTube, you can catch a glimpse of what we're looking at. This is the victim. The headline's good, isn't it?
Yeah. It's
This
real
This
good.
is not a joke, but I saw this on multiple media outlets, including wherever it happened, somewhere overseas. I think it was UK or something. But, yeah, go ahead and read for our listeners that can't catch us on YouTube. Go
All
ahead
right.
and,
The headlines read Mom
that.
paralyzed after being catapulted from bed during sex.
Catapulted. What do you envision when you think of this?
I mean,
Like a trapdoor button? You got to go? That's what I think of.
like I
some
think
kind
I think of like one of
contraption.
those like one of those beds that like folds up in the wall. It's just like
yeah.
it just like throws her out the bed.
But if that was the case, how did she only get catapulted? That's why the whole thing sounds a little shady. Go ahead and read about it.
Let me see what we got here.
Yeah, just spin it over.
A woman who was left paralyzed after being catapulted from a Super King bed during sex is suing the bed supplier for $3 million.
$1.3 million.
I'm sorry,
That's all right.
$1.3 million.
And apparently, so she's paralyzed because of this. 46 years old, said she was kneeling in the middle of the bed performing a sex act on her partner when she decided to change positions. She told the UK court, this is when the bed gave way. She fell off and landed on her head. I spun around, I put my hand down, and then I felt like I was being catapulted off the back of the bed.
No, that just sounds like
It just, how?
you bad at switching positions. Then you fell off the bed.
My head
and
hit
you're
the
like,
floor. I fell to the side. I heard like a spring in my body snap. It felt like bed. She claims the bed was in a defective state, and yeah, the term catapult. So that she means she went flying.
So she was kneeling in the middle of the bed.
Yeah, the lawyer for the store says it's overwhelmingly likely that whatever her actions were, she was too close to the edge of the bed and simply lost balance and toppled backwards, like you just said.
That's what I'm thinking. Like you can't be kneeling in the middle of the bed and then all of a sudden
you turn
airborne.
right. All of a sudden airborne.
Yeah, right. Like boom. First of all, she looked too heavy to be getting catapulted off the bed in the first place. One. Yeah, she fell off. She was embarrassed.
And there she is.
Catapulted
Off the bed. Dobie219 chiming in.
I want to know.
I'll tell you that this Dobie guy, he just knows how to come around when we got the sex stories. It's like he's got some kind of radar going. Google alert or something.
I want to know.
He said, "This is amazing. What's the show called? Sex Sent Me to ER." Yeah, I have seen that show. Have you seen that show?
No, I have not seen.
Late night, if you're flipping through the channels, I can't remember what network it comes on. It's an actual show.
Yeah.
It's called Sex Sent Me to the ER, and it's doctors sharing all these embarrassing stories. Of course, withholding. Sometimes the actual victims come on the show and get interviewed too.
Right.
But they just tell emergency room stories.
Oh,
It is true. That is crazy.
That's amazing. I got to find this show. Sex.
I have a lot.
Oh man.
Chief Firewater's convinced the dude had a eject button.
He's like, nope. You ain't staying over. Boom.
So that is an actual story in the news. And if you're new to listening to this show, you will hear a lot of stories that you're gonna think they're fake, but they're not. And that's that. That was out of the.
That's that. Don't question.
No, I make sure. Like I come across some, and these guys will send me them. I'll go, this is fake or possibly fake.
Right.
And they come from all these weird websites. And that one was all over the place.
She was all over the place, getting catapulted around.
Dobie said that show's almost like I Almost Got Away with It. I've seen that too.
Oh yeah,
where like the criminals almost get away. We'll keep it international here. This is in China. This happened. Check this out. So it's like some kind of business meeting going down here. I'll put it on the YouTube site for people that are watching on there.
Mm-hmm.
So this is in China. These dudes, I don't know what kind of business it is. Didn't get that many details. He'll tell us some details here as I play it. And a snake, look at that thing, just comes out of the ceiling.
Oh.
As they're just, and this is not a regular snake. This is a 5-foot long python dropped in on a business meeting in China through the ceiling. If you can't see it.
Whoa.
Yeah, and then they show the officers coming in to take care of the thing. Look at pieces of the ceiling. Look at that. Look at the bag they got it in. They got this snake in like a potato sack.
Imagine you just in the middle of your meeting, you talking about financial report and how somebody stole some money and a snake fall through the ceiling.
Somebody stole some money. That's not a common business meeting.
Hey,
where you
they
work,
didn't
man?
look like a common business meeting, did it? They were all standing in a circle like somebody was about to get
They
executed.
had vests on. They
What
look
kind
like
of-
they
what
look
kind
like
of
valet
business-
parkers or something.
What kind of
shit?
What kind of business meeting was this where everybody's standing
They all
in a
had their
circle?
They all had their vests on.
Looked like
Looked
somebody was about to
valet
get
markers.
fired, man. That's all I'm saying.
Hey man, our studio's being infiltrated. The TV just changed to Fox News.
Uh-oh.
How did that happen?
What's going on?
I don't know.
They on to us.
I guess I won't get to that next story.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That was a warning.
Brewers are playing, right?
Yeah.
Beer is in the news.
Beer's always.
First of all, let's see what we got here. Yo, I'm in Houston right now. Kamal Rogers. She should have read the fine print. Kamal Rogers. We know Kamal Rogers?
Kamal Rogers is a newcomer.
New listener?
Yeah.
What's up, Kamal Rogers? Thank you for listening. Press Box Party every Wednesday, 3 p.m. So as you guys can see, you can contact us on the chat, whether it's on YouTube or on mixlr.com. If you're on YouTube, you see the link up there. And if you're on mixlr.com, you want to check the YouTube, just search Stream 35 Radio. And then we've got a phone line, too. If any of you newbies want to call in, 917-477-7737. We talk about it all here.
Everything.
No, but the beer. So climate change, big topic, right? Now they're saying this climate change could result to barley shortages.
What?
Which could mean less beer worldwide.
No.
Now we should be concerned.
Absolutely.
Everything else about
outrage.
climate, now they have my attention.
I'm going to go hug a tree.
I'm not even a big beer drinker, but
I am.
No, beer makes the world go round.
Beer
I mean,
makes me a lot of money.
You can't be drinking hard liquor at noon at a baseball game.
Nah,
so
you
beer
can't do
serves a purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. Or when you don't always just want to jump into some vodka or
doing shots
tequila,
of Jack Daniels at 12 p.m.
I mean, it happens, but beer's important.
Beer is essential.
And they're saying climate change could affect the supply of beer.
They're just saying that so they can hike up the prices of beer. So we can get all scared.
You going conspiracy theory here?
They're trying to Y2K us again, man. Ever since then, we've been stuck. They Y2K'd us, and they say they stupid. We can pull anything on them. Watch this.
Any other sales down?
Every time. Anthrax got them again. Oh, man.
All right. Jonathan Craig here on his conspiracy theory tips. He says, do not be concerned. This is fake.
I ain't worried about it.
All right. If you say you're not worried, then why worry?
Trust me, I'm a bartender. I know about beer. If I'm not worried, neither should you. Beer's here to stay.
Oh, man, this was great. I caught this story. This was out of North Carolina. I'll put the tweets up on
North Carolina.
You got to see this. Hold on. Pulling it up. Again, if you want to call in. Did you hear that? No. Maybe I'm tripping. I thought I heard a cat.
Uh-oh. That's how they get you.
They'll climb up on you. I heard something. All right. Here's the story. I'm just going to put up the tweet here. If you're watching on YouTube, I'll read it too. So this is a news reporter in North Carolina who's covering the story, tweets this. And he gets a quote from this victim. So what happened? This guy shot himself apparently with a shotgun. Whenever that happens, you have to ask, well, how the fuck did that happen?
Yeah.
And here it is, the quote from the victim that got shot, somehow got himself shot. Fucking squirrels did me in, buddy. Just got the 911, and then that's all. That was his quote. Effing squirrels did me in, buddy. Just got the 911 call for the man shot by his own booby trap. Cleveland County, North Carolina deputies say he was trying to feed squirrels when his shotgun-rigged booby trap went off, shooting himself in the arm.
That is...
He was feeding squirrels.
First of all.
And he has a booby-rigged... Okay,
yeah, of course. If you feeding squirrels, you got a booby trap.
You see the sign right here?
What does it say?
No, he got a close-up of it. The reporter did. Hold on. Give me a second. I'm going to pull up the sign. The sign is unbelievable.
Does the sign warn you?
The sign is unbelievable. I'm going to let you read the sign.
Oh, I can't wait.
Let's get this sign up there. All right, go ahead. Go ahead and read that sign for those that can't. Yeah, it's kind of small, but you get in there. I'll read it for you. That's kind of far.
Yeah, that's kind of far from you, man.
Yeah. Don't worry. Warning. So it's this big-ass sign.
Uh-huh.
And it almost looks like something the city would put out, right?
It does look like an official sign. It's got lights on it.
Yeah, like stuff. He had this thing specially made. It's got like floodlights on the sides of it.
It's got a camera on top
Warning
of it.
in highlighted in red. All vehicles that drive up this private road will have their tags sent to the sheriff's office for positive ID. Okay? So, all you crackheads, meth heads, heroin users, drug dealers, or anyone doing criminal activity, and no illegal aliens, too. Stay the hell out and off this private road. Thank you and have a nice day.
Because the illegal aliens
this
can
is the
read the sign in English.
It doesn't surprise.
Of course they know. Like, I don't know anything else. But that last part that's talking about us, that's the only English part I understand.
Does it surprise you that this guy had a booby trapped
Nope, and it
patio door?
Nope, and it don't surprise me that he was feeding the squirrels either.
Thinking all this time he's going to get himself a robber, maybe a cop, a nosy cop.
Nope, just myself.
Got himself.
Just myself, the biggest bigot. Just caught the biggest bigot myself. That's all. Got myself shot in the arm by my
I love how he just admitted defeat too.
Goddamn squirrels.
Squirrels.
Fucking squirrels got me. Feeding them squirrels. And then tripped over my own booby trap, shot myself in the arm. Doggone it. Maybe it was an alien squirrel. Maybe it was a Mexican squirrel. Ran all the way up here from Mexico. Where's the story at?
This doesn't sound like a guy that likes animals either.
Or
isn't it kind of funny that this is the dude
this
that
guy
was feeding wild squirrels?
Of course this is the guy that's feeding wild squirrels.
No, I mean, yeah, I guess it makes sense. But then again, I would think this is the kind of guy that shoots them and eats them.
No. No. He loves animals. He hates people. You saw that sign.
Yeah, you're right.
He
just wants to be in his private road.
He hates humans.
With him and his critters.
Yep. Me and my squirrels. He's getting those squirrels fat so he can eat them.
Oh.
Got to feed the squirrels.
Didn't think of that.
Yeah.
Did not think of that.
Oh, yeah.
What we got here? Liquored Up is a great way to watch a baseball game. That was from the previous response. I think, Liquored Up, most sports you got to watch Liquored Up. Either that or have money on it.
True.
No, I shouldn't say that. I work games every weekend. But like this game we worked this past weekend, in particular, both of them. Alabama, Missouri was not a game.
Yeah, because when you're at the stadium and it's a blowout, you got to find other things to do.
Yeah, if you're out there, I mean, we're working, so it goes by somewhat quick.
Because when you're watching TV, you can just change the channel. Like, I don't want to watch this.
I don't know how those Titan fans, there were a lot of them still there in the fourth quarter. Their team hadn't scored a point, been sacked 11 times. 21-0. It's raining the whole game. I'm in a covered booth, so I'm fine. But there were still a lot of fans out there.
I don't know if I'm that big of a... I mean, if we can't come back at all.
Well, when you think what they pay for the tickets, especially NFL tickets, are pretty expensive.
Yeah.
But still.
And that's only like
you're going to go and watch your team get shut out in today's NFL, where teams are scoring 80 points in a game.
Yeah.
If you watch the Patriots and
Chiefs,
you saw what I was talking about.
Yeah.
You caught that one, right?
Oh, I caught that one.
What'd you think of that? That Patrick Mahomes guy's kind of good, huh?
Yo, he's been on point, man. A coworker of mine, he told me about him not too long ago. He picked him up on his fantasy football team, and everybody.
Oh, that's just like game over.
Everybody.
I think
was like,
you could just play him
now?
and have like nobody else playing.
Yeah.
And he's just
he's balling right now, man.
Yeah, he is.
He is. That game was just like no I mean, it was fun to watch if you like to see them throw that football and score a bunch of points.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Yep.
It was like remember that game NFL Blitz?
Oh,
it was like watching.
Yeah.
It was like watching.
I loved that game, actually.
That was my game right there. But it was
that
like
was
watching that.
So 917-477-7737 if you got something to say. Oh, here's a good cover-up story. Let you take the headline on this one.
Oh, man. Here we go.
Just read that headline.
Okay. Lakeland wife.
Yeah, I want to make sure this is it Florida? Yeah, it is Florida.
This is Florida, and it's by Fox. So it's got to be true if it's Fox.
Local Fox.
All right. Lakeland wife claimed to accidentally stabbed husband after slipping on dog feces, detective said. I didn't stab him on purpose.
That's a new
alibi. I slipped in the dog
there.
shit, and then I just accidentally already had this knife in my hand. And
so he died. So this is a murder. 38-year-old Rachel Fidanian gave several inconsistent statements. Go figure.
Of course.
Her final one is she explained she was holding her dog while slicing frozen pizza, went to talk to her husband, slipped the dog shit, she slipped on the shit and accidentally stabbed him.
All right, so let's play this out, man.
Watch her get off.
All right, so
watch her get off. All right, play this out.
So she's in the kitchen.
She's in the kitchen. Her frozen pizza's about to get burnt.
Holding the dog.
Got the dog.
Slicing frozen pizza. At the same time. You holding the dog and slicing frozen pizza at the same time?
Dog Dog takes a shit.
Then the dog takes a shit while you're holding the dog and slicing frozen pizza.
Mm-hmm.
Then you went to go talk to your husband, right? Is that what she said?
She said she was slicing the pizza she just cooked.
Uh-huh.
Noticed her dog defecated on itself.
Uh-huh.
Went to clean the feces with the knife still in her hand.
Because that's what I do. I
Slipped.
clean up with the knife in my hand.
And on the mess, fell on the victim.
How far? This you couldn't even make this up in a
You know what
cartoon,
time this
bro.
happened?
What time?
8 a.m.
Yeah. You know what happened? She smoked a bunch of meth.
8 a.m.
Came in the house. Pull up the mugshot.
I should put the mugshot up on the thing
Yeah.
so people could see it.
She looked like somebody who would think
If
that
you're
we
on
would
here.
believe that story that she gave us. You gonna try to convince me that you slipped, that you cleaned
Jamal
up?
Johnson just tried to call
Uh-oh.
the line. Here, hold on. I'm gonna tell him to call. He's not even I think he's just trying to call me. One of my boys from Chicago.
Aha. He's like, hey man, answer the phone.
Yeah. I think
I
he's
see
listened.
you on
I think he's
YouTube.
listened to the show before, yeah.
If this chick gets off, man.
Well, it will say a lot about Lakeland, that's for sure.
Oh.
I don't
This
even
story says enough about Lakeland,
I don't even
whether
think-
she gets off or not.
Yeah.
This is how people think in Lakeland. I slipped in some shit and then I stabbed my husband to death.
But
I
out
was
of all the
cleaning-
stories, this is the one I guess she thought was the best one.
Imagine what the other stories were if this is the one she went when she was like, you know what? This is the best that I can come up with right now. You got to believe me.
Yep.
I clean up with a knife in my hand all the time. You never know. Wipe a little bit, slice a little pizza, wipe a little bit, stab a little husband.
It's kind of like the girl caught cheating, saying she slipped and fell and just like, whoa, next
Whoa.
thing you know.
I mean, even that is more feasible. Like that is more feasible than slipping in dog feces, cutting frozen pizza, and stabbing your husband all at the same time, and you only got two hands. Like, how?
917-477-7737 if you want to chime in. People at work, sneak away, man.
Sneak away.
Get a call in. While we're on mug shots, because that was a good one.
Yeah, that was.
Sounds like a cartoon episode.
It does.
Said Kamal.
It does sound like a cartoon. All you need is like whoop 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 whoop, and then she slips and stabs him.
And back to the squirrel story. That crazy guy, Whitey said, Whitey read your. He said you read his mind because he did type. Maybe he's trying to fatten up the squirrels.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Him and this chick, they belong together. Those two.
So I was in Tennessee Sunday. So this is out of Tennessee. Another classic mug shot. What do you think this guy did just by looking at his picture? I'll put it up on the YouTube.
This guy looks.
He looks like a brawler to you, doesn't he?
I can tell he ain't got no teeth. That for sure.
And if you're just listening on MixLR, you got to go to the YouTube channel.
I could
Even
tell.
if you just put it on mute on there, you can catch some of the things we're looking at. So this dude, I'll let you go ahead.
He looks like a thumbprint. Doesn't he look like a thumbprint? Like if you put your thumb up to his mugshot and you saw a face in your thumbprint, that's what he looks like. He looks like.
So it's like a new Snapchat filter.
Thumbprint. Turn yourself into a thumbprint on the new Snapchat filter.
Go ahead and read the headline on that one.
Oh wow! All right. This one.
You weren't expecting that, huh?
This one takes celebrity death match to a whole nother level. All right. Tennessee dad tried to kill son with chainsaw. Son runs him over with lawnmower.
Bristol, Tennessee.
Yeah. I'm going to kill you with this chainsaw, not before I run you over with this John Deere.
Police say the dude that was run over with the lawnmower while trying to kill his son with a chainsaw, had to have his leg amputated.
Yeah, his leg was already amputated.
76-year-old Douglas Ferguson. They say that they had an ongoing feud. Go figure.
What kind of feud are you having that you got to pull a chainsaw out on your son? And he's like, nah, I'm going to run you over with the lawnmower. How do you get ran over with a lawnmower? You know how slow you got to be running again?
He's 76, man.
Hey, man, you almost got to be crawling to get run over by a lawnmower, especially if it's like a push lawnmower.
I hope it was a riding one.
I hope so. Because if he get ran over with a push lawnmower, hey, man, you need to. Oh, Tennessee.
This one's out of Gary, Indiana. Just kidding.
Oh, man. That's
I was looking today, actually.
I bet you were.
I haven't seen you in a while.
You always looking for some
like
Gary,
something's got to be going on in Gary, Indiana.
Something's going on.
Couldn't find anything.
Well, that's good. We lived, survived another week here. Appreciate that.
Oh, I forgot to follow up that Chinese story with the snake falling through the ceiling.
Mm-hmm.
If you missed any of the show, by the way, catch up on the stories. After we're off, it'll be archived on MixLR, and it'll be archived on YouTube as well.
On the YouTubes.
This company started a walk of shame for poor sales performances. This is in China, Southeast China. So these people didn't meet their sales goal, the sales team.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as the ad goes by, I'll put it up on the YouTube channel. And all the sales staff had to basically get down to their underwear and do a walk of shame. Yeah, I'll put it here. There they are. Because they didn't hit their sales goals.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
It's just...
And then,
first of all...
What?
It's all dudes.
Yep. What is China?
What does that mean?
30 male workers. It's an old-fashioned system they've got.
So you telling me ain't none of the women underperform? You telling me all the women...
I wouldn't be surprised if this company didn't even have any women working on the sales.
Everybody looks happy. They don't even look shameful.
Yeah.
They look like they having fun.
So according to Chinese employment laws, this is not allowed, thankfully.
I don't think that's allowed by anybody's.
North Korea, I bet.
Like, oh yeah, you can just...
They can do whatever they want there.
Whatever you want. You pay them, right? Yeah, do whatever you want.
So yeah. Walk of shame.
Listen, you can't talk me into that. Like, look, either you get half naked and walk outside in your drawers, or you fired. And I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna walk straight to the bank. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm suing all of y'all, everybody. They made me do it. I felt like I had no choice. It was shameful. There's no way you can talk me into that, man.
They all did it willingly.
Yeah.
Complained after the fact. I hope they get paid.
What kind of company is this?
It didn't say.
Yeah, I bet.
It did not say.
They don't want you to know.
And another crime out of Asia. You got to hear this one. Pulling it up. Come on now.
I wonder if, like, in Asia or in other countries, because we always pull stories from other countries. I wonder what stories do they pull from America. Like, it could probably be some, like, random.
It could. It could be anything. We're going to go to Chicago. Jamal, you're live on Stream 35 Radio. What is up?
What's up?
What's up, man?
You caught me off guard. I didn't know I was on the radio.
Yeah, I told my boy when I saw you called, I'm just going to send him the number, and he's just going to have to deal with being live on the show. But you're all right.
You're live.
We got comedian Jonathan Craig over here, too. What's going on in Chicago today?
I'm on my way downtown.
All right.
Okay, all right.
Taking the
Having some
train.
business. Yep. So I
Taking
may
the
go
L.
out here in a second because I'm going underground. So
All right. So
Yeah.
what you got? Anything interesting?
I'm going to get something to eat and
What you gonna
meet
eat?
up with Chrissy.
All right.
Paperwork and
Getting
some errands.
getting some deep dish pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah, have a drink in
Nice.
celebration of being on the radio station today.
There you go.
And hopefully I'll see you Friday.
Yes, I will be working the Bears Patriots game. I'll be there Friday.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, I got to ask you too. As a Cubs fan, are you rooting for the Brewers or the Dodgers?
What was that?
As a Cub fan, are you rooting for the Brewers or the Dodgers? The Doyers.
I am rooting for the Brewers. Got to keep it Midwest.
All right. See, that's a good
Respect.
guy right there.
Respect
Some
that.
Cub fans, you know,
Great
they're
guy.
yeah, that's
Great
a
guy. Even though they beat my Cubs,
yeah,
'cause I bleed blue.
yeah.
Everybody should bleed blue.
Jonathan Craig's a Cub
know-
fan.
I know you're a Yankees fan, so
Yeah,
you're in the same boat as I am. So.
watching at home.
Yep.
I'm pulling for the Brewers too. If you could actually watch this on YouTube, I actually, in honor of the Brewers, I have an Oscar Robertson throwback jersey on. Milwaukee Bucks. Milwaukee Bucks.
Nice.
Oh, the big O.
Nice.
Big O.
You know Marcel got his he's getting his license to fly planes. Did Roger tell you that?
No, that's our boy from Milwaukee. Marcel's going to be
Yeah.
flying. I'm going to have to interview him about this.
It's
Would you
pretty
fly in a
scary,
plane
and
with
it's-
him?
huh?
Would you go in a plane with him? That's a
Why you
no.
put me on the spot?
That's a no. If it took you more than a second, that's a no.
You're doing terrible marketing for your boy right now. He's like, man, I can't get no clients. I wonder why.
These episodes are saved, so I'll make sure he gets a copy.
I would definitely carry a parachute.
Well, you made one of
you
our
know what?
listeners from Milwaukee
If he gets-
very happy, by the
If
way.
he gets his license, he should be qualified. So
So you'll
I would
put
have to
put your
get
hands.
a couple more hours in.
Yeah. You'll just trust the system.
Yeah. There you go.
Forget the fact that you've hung out with Marcel before and seen him at his best.
I mean, there's an autopilot on the thing anyway.
Yeah, how hard can it be?
Hey, I'm about to go under. So
All right. Thanks for checking in.
Definitely talk to you guys. You guys
Yep.
have fun.
Yes,
God
sir.
bless America.
That's right.
And I'll see you Friday.
All right. We'll talk.
All right, buddy.
Later.
Take care. See
All
you,
right.
Jonathan.
All right, take it easy.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
So that was Jamal in Chicago.
Chi-Town.
And right off the bat, phone lines going crazy.
Uh-oh.
Going to go to Las Vegas.
Uh-oh.
702.
Let's go to Vegas.
Let's go to Vegas,
We on a
where it's
trip.
really happening.
Yeah.
It's lunchtime in
That's happening
Vegas.
right
Did
now.
you have your lunch? Who is this we're talking to? Is this the diva of the seas?
This is the one and only Stephanie Parker, your Las Vegas diva of the seas, coming at you live on the Press Box Party.
Oh my gosh,
Five.
your studio
Three.
ready. Too bad we've got you on the phone. You should be in here. With that
I should, but I got to fly to Puerto Rico tomorrow, so I got to go back to
Oh.
work. I got to go to another ship.
Oh,
okay.
man, I wanna be
Another
like
ship,
you.
another show.
Yeah, I'm heading to the Freedom of the Seas, Royal Caribbean, and I'll be doing my tribute to Whitney Houston on there. Check it out, divaoftheseas.com. But I'm more than happy to always call in to the Press Box Party and say thank you. I don't know if y'all talk.
We want to thank you.
Yep.
Oh man, no, it's nothing. I appreciate it.
All right. Well, what
It's
else?
Nothing. I
what-
believe in the show. I'm excited for you guys. I'm tuning in. I just wanted to say, hey, I'm on the treadmill listening to y'all.
We appreciate that.
Yeah, man. I'm still waiting on Tracy, Jonathan. I'm still waiting. Y'all, listeners, whoever's listening right now,
Yeah.
please, when
Tell
y'all
'em.
meet Tracy, y'all got to call in and request Jonathan to do Tracy. He is one of the funniest, dumbest characters ever, and I just can't wait for you to bring him on the air, man.
All right. We'll be looking for that. Maybe the special Halloween edition. Jonathan Craig's going to be coming in full costume.
Oh yeah, I might be
He
3 or
won't-
4 different.
He won't
characters.
tell us what he's going to be yet.
I might be 4 or 5 different people when I come in.
He gonna
I'm
change every
trying
15.
to say, Antoine, you don't know how crazy Jonathan is. I've known Jonathan since he was like 9, and he's always
Really?
been doing crazy voices all the time. Before there was a social media or internet, Jonathan just did crazy voices just because.
Right.
Because he was a stupid kid.
All these voices live inside of me, man. You know.
See what I'm saying? Crazy.
I know.
My parents were supposed to have 5 kids, but they had 2, and 4 of them is me.
See what I'm saying? Idiot. Anyway, I love you guys. I won't hold you. I just wanted to call in and say hello, and I love what you guys are doing, and I'm excited about the future for this show, Press Box Party.
Thank you.
Thank you. And we'll be announcing some big news at the end of the show.
Yes.
All right.
Hey,
Say-
I'll be listening.
Safe travels, and we'll talk to you.
All right, take
soon.
it easy. Love
Okay.
you guys.
Bye. Las Vegas Diva of the Seas. Look it up.
That's
if you don't
right.
know, now you know.
Now you know. And we got something hot for you too. Keep the calls coming, man. We went from Chicago to Vegas.
Yep. She's on her way to Puerto Rico. Jamal's on his way downtown,
Yeah, I'm just on my way back.
covering the
uptown. That's
landscape
it.
here. We were talking about planes. I got to show you this plane landing. So, Jamal was talking about one of our friends from Milwaukee. We got a Milwaukee theme going,
Mhm.
keeping our eye on the Brewers. They don't start for a couple hours. Check out this flight landing. Hold on, I got to put it up on for those that are watching on YouTube. So it was really windy, right?
Yeah, it looks like some.
It's really messed up. So this pilot, check out how he's got to land this plane. Are you scared of flying? I forgot to ask you that.
No, usually I just.
Well, you're going to be now.
Nah,
You are going to be
I'm
now.
usually
Watch
asleep
how
on
he
the
had
plane.
to. This is massive wind, and somewhere overseas. I'll tell you in a second here. Look at how he had to. Basically, if you can't watch this on our YouTube channel,
Yo, it's like a hovercraft.
dude is landing the plane sideways. Look how windy it is,
Oh yeah.
and he just lands this thing perfectly.
Oh, he's the man.
He's the man, right?
Oh,
It was like less jerky than a regular landing.
and
He
he's
lands
getting
the plane
all the stewardesses after this. Are you kidding me? What? He about to be part
He just
of
put
the
it
Mile
down.
High Club for real.
Yep.
They all gonna request to fly with him, whatever his name is.
Where'd this happen? Bristol Airport in England on October 12th.
Doesn't matter.
Strong winds. Most pilots were like, "Hey, we landing somewhere else." This guy's like, "I got this."
I got this. I've done this before.
Yeah,
We good.
that trips me out.
Yeah, I always.
I've never seen anything like that.
When I fly, I usually just I'm usually sleep. I usually stay up the night before because I didn't pack, so I'm always running late, and I just pass out on the plane, wake up there, or somewhere else. If it's gonna go down, I don't even want to know, man. Just,
unless you're going to Miami.
yeah, if you're going to Miami, then
Jonathan Craig shared an excellent Miami story with
oh
us.
boy, yeah. Don't go out the night before you fly. It's never a good idea. Even if you have all your stuff
You
packed
made
and
it,
ready
though.
to go. I did. I made it.
You made it though.
I made it, and that's the important thing. It was just vacation. It's not like I had to go to a conference to do something important. You know, I was just going to Miami to do the same thing I was doing the night before. So, if anybody wants to invite me on vacation, just know
There's that.
you just never know who might show up.
Could be anybody.
Could be me. Could be Tracy. Could be Otis.
Oh, I keep hearing about Otis.
Yeah, Otis is my
Alter, right?
man. Yeah, when I've been sipping on some adult beverages, Otis is the guy who likes to show up after about 4 of those.
So the story I didn't get to in Japan, since we were talking about some China stuff.
Yeah, that's how you're gonna. That's how you gonna do
Asia.
that. Since we're talking about some
we're talking
China
about criminals.
stuff.
We're talking about criminal activity. That company in China
Yeah,
made their employees that didn't meet their sales goal
True.
do a walk of shame in their tidy whities
Mm-hmm.
in the dark down a street. Looked kind of cold too.
It did.
Yeah. So Japanese people are known for their politeness. But check out how far this actually went. A Japanese man went into a convenience store, asked the manager if he could rob the place, asked permission. Excuse me, may I rob this place?
Excuse me, sir. Do you mind if I take everything in here and hold you hostage?
The manager refused.
No, sir. I will not be receiving any robberies threats today.
There's a quote. I can't do that, the convenience store manager said to the guy. And the guy left the store and turned himself in. He went right into the nearby police station 5 minutes away, confessed that he attempted a robbery, and was arrested. And he was holding a kitchen knife.
Was he cleaning up dog shit too with that kitchen knife?
Probably cutting up some frozen pizza.
So this guy asked to rob.
Went to the store. I have
Excuse
some
me.
sound for it.
言葉で店長に迫ったということです。
Well, yo, I'm not saying. That sound means nothing to me. That is just sound. That's exactly what it is. Just sounds.
Wonder if YouTube will flag us for that.
Yeah, they probably will.
YouTube got mad at us for using a UFC soundbite.
It was so good though. But who turns themselves in after asking to rob a convenience store? What if the dude, I'm like, yes, you can rob me.
I don't know.
Then what happens? I'd have said, yeah, just like, yeah.
Let's keep going with this.
Sir, excuse me, can I rob
You're
you?
gonna ask permission. How are you gonna do it?
Of course, sure.
You might give me a cut.
No one's ever asked me that before. Since you
That
put
is
it
a
like
great.
that,
That is a great question.
yes, you can. Please proceed. Please. That's what I would have done.
What would you like?
Yeah. Is there anything I can assist you? Are you going to
You
hold
want
me
ones or
hostage?
20s?
How would you like it? You know? Do you just want cash or goods as well? You tell me what you need.
Oh yeah, and to follow up on the beer, they say climate it might affect beer. Natural light.
Mo, that's the
When's
only
the last time you had a natural light?
when I was in college and
You're lying. You've had one.
all right, I have had a natural
You found
light.
yourself at a seedy bar and
Listen.
got the shot in the beer for $5.
True. Or
Not
you
even
know,
asking what the shot is or what the beer is.
No, you don't.
And then you get a natty light.
And you ain't even mad. You like, oh. And then you always say, when's the last time you had a natty light? And you always be like, when I was in college.
College.
And then
High school.
like next week, when's the last time you had a natty light? When I was in college. You just had one last week. No, I didn't. That
We should have got some natty
That was
lights.
a Pabst Blue Ribbon. What you talking about?
But look at this thing. 77 here. I put it up on the page. So natural light trying to compete here with the
who?
other. Who knows? Because you're right. They've got a market that's on lockdown. Like anybody that buys that
Yeah.
is buying just that.
Yeah, they ain't buying nothing but that or Milwaukee's Best or Keystone Light. And they all right next to each other.
Yep. So yeah, they came out with a 77 pack that looks like a keg.
Wow.
And Maryland, College Park, Maryland, where the University of Maryland
Of course.
is not happy about it.
Why would they be?
They said this is targeting children under the age of 21. Who wouldn't want one of these under the age of 21?
A 77 pack? That's the whole party.
That's on one rip.
You
And they didn't. Did they say how much this thing costs? I'm trying. You can't see the price on the. They did not say how much this thing costs.
Of course, they don't want to promote
What do you think this costs? I bet they're selling these things because you got to think college kids, $39.99.
Yeah, because the 30 pack was like $10, right? You get the
Ah,
77
man.
pack for
Jimmy the Greek said you could double this as a chair too.
You could. You got 4 of them. You put a piece of
There's
plywood
4.
on there.
4
you
of
got
them, that's a
table.
party.
That's a table when you get done.
Yeah, so they say when you get it at this price, you get the beers for about 39 cents a piece.
Ooh. Wow. The 77 pack.
The 77 pack.
Coming to your next barbecue. The 77 pack. 77 cans of disgusting beer.
Next time someone has a party, I'm actually bringing one of these.
I'm gonna roll up in it.
There, don't say I'm come empty-handed.
I got 77 of the worst cans of beer you can have as an adult.
Oh man.
Like, you roll up to one of your friends' barbecues, you're a loser. You roll up to tailgating at homecoming, you're the man with the 77 pack. Are you kidding
are.
me? Like,
You are.
You got a 77 pack? Yeah, I do. I do have a 77 pack. What you gonna do for it? You the man. You come to my barbecue with a 77 pack. You leave it
Damn
with
hero.
77 of
Yeah.
them. Like, man, you better go on somewhere. We don't drink domestic beers here.
What happened to Natty Ice? Is that still around?
They changed to Natural Light. It's all the same. Natty Ice, Natural Light, Bush. It's all the same, man. They just changed the name.
It's just alcoholic water.
They just changed the name to
Houston.
make you feel like you got to.
Let's go to Houston.
Uh-oh. H-Town.
H-Town. Osella.
H-Town in the house.
What is
Well,
up?
we had-
Osella.
No, but we had a bad loss last night, didn't we? Oh, my God.
Yeah,
Did
that
you
was
see
an
the
ugly
game?
one. I did. I'm pulling for y'all. As
Are
most
you?
of New
Thank
York,
you
most
so
of New York
much.
is pulling for y'all.
Yep.
Thank you so much. Well, we're gonna.
Well, you got to get
we're gonna
back
try
on the
it again
saddle.
tonight.
Yep, tonight at home. You going to the game?
No, I like to watch it in front of my television, and let's see. Sunday it was 92, and when I left to go to work on Monday, it was 80, and when I left
That's too hot.
home, when I
Sounds
left
like you
work,
bragging.
it dropped
Yeah.
to 55.
It's like,
Oh, it went. Yeah, actually,
Yeah.
one of the guys I work with on the broadcast crew, he's over there where Texas A&M is, College Station, right?
Okay. Yeah, College Station.
And he was complaining. He goes, I went to walk my dog or something, and one day it was like 40, and then the next day it was 90. Bipolar
Yeah.
weather. That's
Yeah.
that's like
'Cause
the
I'm
weather
sitting there
they get.
watching you guys. I'm seeing your weather is 62. It's going to be a low of 41, and you and Jonathan sitting there with short sleeves on. So
Yeah.
what's going on with y'all?
we're in a controlled climate here.
We are in this state of denial where
Yeah,
we don't want the winter to come.
It's a party here. We can't.
So, yeah.
How many of the 77s have y'all been drinking already? Because y'all, it's going to be cold when y'all butts leave out of there. Y'all know it's going to be cold.
No, it's about to be
Please don't
whiskey
get
weather.
sick.
We don't want beer. It's about to be something that warms you up weather.
True. Good, nice, good
Wow.
cider.
Jonathan, you got to hook up with the Las Vegas diva to see Miss Stephanie. You tell her your auntie I want to travel with her.
Uh-oh.
So I want to take a cruise with her, and I want to listen to her sing Whitney because I know she could jam.
Of course
She
she
jammed
could
back
jam.
years ago, so I know she done got better now. She sounds amazing. She sounds amazing. I'm so happy for her. That is awesome. But I just wanted to call in and say hello
Yes.
and tell you guys to keep going on with the show.
Wait, you
I
didn't have a
I
meeting
was
today?
cracking up about the lady with the bed. I just can't realize
Catapulted.
what happened there.
Catapulted.
I was
Ozella.
cracking up, huh?
The word they used was catapulted.
Like a medieval contraption. I was catapulted out the bed. Like, really? What year is this?
How do you go from
Craftmatic
your knees
adjustable?
to catapult?
Who even still uses that word? I was catapulted. Catapulted.
Yes, No, I did not have a meeting today, Jonathan. I canceled everything. I was supposed to go to the dentist, but they called me and told me my dentist had the flu. Can you believe that?
Hey, if he got the
He
flu,
had
you
the
don't
flu.
want him in your mouth. No. Mm-mm.
Exactly.
You seen that
I don't
commercial
want
when
That's
his
one of those
hands in my
excuses,
mouth.
like, just give him some of the patience. I got the flu.
Yeah,
A patient isn't going to complain about that.
No, you got the flu.
Meanwhile, he's just like playing Fortnite.
Right.
She probably went to the game last
Oh,
night.
yeah, he went to the game and had
they
a couple
lost,
natural
and he's still
lights.
drunk.
Yeah, he's like, I got
He had
flu-like
some-
symptoms. I'm throwing up and I'm cold and sweaty. I got the flu. It was 80 degrees yesterday. I got the flu.
Right. Well, you guys take care.
Well, we wish you the
and,
best of luck tonight.
Yeah. Go Astros.
Go Stros. Go Stros.
And also make sure
So you want us to play? I see you have your Milwaukee shirt on. So you want us to play Milwaukee, huh?
Yeah, you know Whitey that comes in here. He's from Milwaukee. They haven't been to the World Series since 1982. Probably right around the time you were born.
Well, they okay. They may make it. They may make it. I'm gonna send you an Astros shirt. You gonna wear it? You gonna wear it on your?
I'll roll with the Stros. But if they're playing the Brewers, we're gonna have some problems. But if you send me a shirt, I'll wear it on the show.
Okay.
All right.
I'll wait till after the series is over with to send you a World Series shirt.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want no American League champions like last year. I want the real one.
The real deal.
I know.
Yeah.
Don't we have too many sports going at one time? Basketball, baseball, football.
Hockey.
It's too much.
Yep.
That's a lot.
Hockey is too much. It's too much. So hopefully the series will be over with in a couple of weeks and we can focus on the NBA.
That's right. And I saw your Texans got the win this weekend, so congrats on that.
Yes, thank you. What do you guys predict for the NBA? Who wants to go for it?
Who's going to get second place?
Right? That's pretty much what it is at this point. Well,
first place
the
is already in
Warriors
the
will
bag.
win, and then they'll probably.
The Warriors?
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to the Warriors.
Maybe the Celtics will get second place.
Yeah.
I guess Philly's supposed to be good. Based on last night, it looks like Celtics got a little more than they do, but
Philly's gonna be all right though. It's gonna be. I'm predicting Celtics. No, you know what?
What?
I'm predicting
in the finals.
Philly
against the Warriors in the finals.
Against the Warriors.
And who the Warriors going to have to beat to get to the finals? Like Oklahoma or something.
Okay.
They'll probably have to beat.
Houston will be all right.
They probably won't even match up with the Lakers.
And I don't watch it until it gets to the finals.
There's no reason. Those 82 games don't mean anything. That's the problem.
They really don't.
No, it's just for people that play fantasy.
Especially if you're in the East.
You could lose games.
You could lose half your season in the East and still go to the playoffs.
Yeah. 500 to get you an 8 seed.
Yeah, and then if you go to the playoff and all your people healthy and the top team got injuries, you can still win.
Yep.
So it doesn't matter.
It really
You're
does.
Right.
All right. Well, we always appreciate you checking in.
Absolutely. Have a wonderful day.
Okay.
Talk to you guys next week.
All right. I'll talk to you, Osella.
Bye. Bye-bye.
So, Osella, she got the Astros and the Rockets and the Texans to worry about right now.
Yeah, she's got a lot going on.
So I'll tell you one thing people ain't worrying about that are from Indiana originally. The Colts.
Ooh, you gonna do it?
That's a bad team right there.
You know what? It is. And I blame the neck beard. I'm just saying.
They got their only win against the Redskins. That hurts.
That's
so if you want to call in, we're getting some good calls today. Thank you to our listeners calling in. 917-477-7737. Press Box Party, episode 11. Jonathan Craig in the building.
Yeah.
Catch it on mixlr.com or YouTube. I know you're probably on one of those. So you can, YouTube, you can actually check out the studio. Speaking of, you saw YouTube went down yesterday for a couple hours?
No,
People were freaking out. Oh, yeah.
What?
People were freaking out.
What happened?
Yesterday evening, you go to YouTube, it's just like white screen.
It's like, nope.
No videos. And everybody was like in a panic.
First of all, there's nothing to panic about. You can't get on YouTube. I can't get on YouTube. Oh, my God. My life is over.
What happened Wednesday between 3 and 5? That might have been an issue.
Yeah. But that's why
you can always catch us online.
Yeah, exactly.
We're covered over here.
That's right.
Another story out of Asia.
Oh man, we just really.
Let's get into some relationship stories. How about that?
I'm down with that.
Dobie219 likes the relationship stories.
We haven't even gotten to the story yet.
I know, but he likes them.
Oh, okay.
In general.
Everyone likes a feel.
He's never called in, has he?
He hasn't.
He never has. And what happened to Chief Thunder? Where are you at?
Chief Thunder's back in season now.
Oh, okay. So you can't listen live.
Yeah.
All right. Chinese woman kills herself and her children after her husband faked his death.
What kind of story is this, man? You said this was a relationship story. What?
I'm trying to let you guys know, if you want to get out, don't resort to faking the death.
What? I can't even wrap my mind around this story right now. I'm thinking it's going to be...
He faked his death for the insurance payout and did not tell his wife the plan.
Well, if you're going to fake a death, you can't tell nobody.
Yep. He got his car in the river. They couldn't find the body. They just assumed he was gone in there. He got $1 million, something like that, without the wife's knowledge. And, this whole timeline, it's crazy. But before he even got to telling her, hey, yo, we're millionaires, she already offed herself and her 2 kids.
How? I mean, since we already knee deep in the story.
Since we're already there?
Yeah. Since you've already ruined my Wednesday with this. It's a relationship
They jumped
story.
in a pond. They went out the same way they thought he went out.
Oh, that is some poetic Romeo and Juliet, psycho,
They jumped.
I'm gonna kill the kids type shit. That's a lot of different cliche stories wrapped up in one, bro. Like
that is.
That's like 5 movies and 2 plays in one.
That's a lot of shit going on there.
So now what is he going to do?
Oh, he's in some trouble. The Hobie 219. That took a dark turn.
Right?
Hey, some of these odd stories aren't always happy endings where, you only lose a leg from the lawnmower.
From your son's
or,
lawnmower.
You feed squirrels and survive the self-inflicted booby trap.
Sometimes you play the lottery and then your family kills themselves. Yeah.
You never know.
All right. Can you give us a feel-good story?
Here's a feel-good story for men.
I don't believe you.
In Utah, particularly.
Uh-oh.
So you remember the dude, where was that? Georgia, where he caught his wife cheating?
The Uber guy.
No.
Not him.
The one that went to court, and he had all that money and ended up cleaning them out because you don't remember that? Basically, this guy was like a millionaire, caught his girl cheating, had all the evidence, so she wanted all her money from whatever because he didn't have a prenup. And then the judge ruled that they owe him all this money.
Yes, I do remember that. Yeah.
Victory for the men, right?
Yes, that was. I remember.
Huge win for the men. This one in Utah appeals court says if your ex shacks up with someone else, you may not have to pay alimony. And a big decision was handed down over the weekend where they cut off a woman's $7,000 a month alimony after it was determined she had begun living with a new boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
So this guy suspected it, and he got it done, and now he doesn't have to pay. He proved that, she went shacked up with him. Judge was like,
you don't need the $7,000 no more then, do you?
Yep.
You got a place to stay?
She is not happy.
Of course she ain't happy.
So this is going to change a lot of alimony.
It's going to change their relationship
for our married people out there.
That's what's up. So now the new thing is, once you get divorced, get your wife to move into somebody else.
Yep.
Set her up on a date. Get her started. Get her out the house.
Date? Just find out where she's at and send the guy out there.
Like, look, man, I need you to...
Look, if you help me out, take this down, get her to move in.
Yeah.
Look, I'll give you $3,000 a month.
Yeah. I
saving myself $4,000.
I'll be like, look, man, I gave you $1 a month. You wasn't getting
or whatever.
that at first.
Yeah. How you going to complain? Dobie 219, what do you say about that one? If you're still there. He might have cut it off after he was so shooken up by the last story.
Man, you know what? I'm out of here.
I'm trying.
Relationship.
I got enough problems.
I thought she was going to tell me about some people loving each other. No.
Internet's going crazy about something Kevin Durant put on Instagram.
A brush? He put a picture of himself with his hair
You need
finally
to explain
brushed.
that to the viewers,
All right.
or the
So-
listeners and the viewers.
This is why I said a brush.
This is so. Jonathan Craig has a big problem with Kevin Durant. It has nothing to do with on the court. Has nothing to do with his decision of being a turncoat.
Nope. Oh,
None of
a
that.
turncoat. Yeah.
A turncoat
Look at you.
has none of that.
Nope.
What is your issue with Kevin Durant?
The way he grooms his face and his head. He needs a brush, and he needs a brush.
He's from the district, man.
Everybody knows
He's from the
Nah,
district.
man, listen. That's probably why the
Where's
internet.
Dion, did you actually log in? That's my boy from DC that hit us when I was on the
They don't
Instagram
use
live.
brushes in DC, is what you're trying to tell me?
Dion's got a little facial hair that's a little rugged. I think it's a DC thing.
It's a DC thing.
So compare Kevin Durant, what you're seeing on his face, to what you're seeing on what's his name, Harden.
Well, the difference
You're
is
okay with Harden because it's a little more.
it's
just
doing
like,
something.
yeah.
Like Kevin Durant looked like he got chest hair on his face. You know what I'm saying? It's not really doing a whole lot. It ain't supposed to be there.
Thought you were gonna say pubes.
But you don't want to shave it off
Being
because
nice.
you think it's sexy. Like, hey, this chest hair is cool. They like it. It's like, but it ain't doing nothing. He don't have it lined up. He don't brush it. It's just hanging out. It's just hanging out. And I can't deal with it. So I'm sure the internet went crazy because they saw a picture of him with a groomed face and some brushed hair is what I'm hoping. Is that what happened?
No, that's not what happened. Kevin Durant was getting on a plane to wherever they're going, and put. All right, I'm sorry. It was his brother Tony Durant. So he's got a picture of himself going into the game last night. Sorry, they were not getting off a plane. And his brother wrote, "Yes, sir, brother. Filling the hand up before we get out of here." And the internet's going wild.
Wait.
So he wrote that. So there's a picture of Durant that Durant posted, or somebody posted, whatever. He's walking into the arena. And Tony, his brother, writes, "Yes, sir, brother. Filling that hand up before we get out of here." Now everyone's saying, that's it.
I'm confused.
After this, he's going to get another ring.
And
he's bouncing.
Oh, because they moving. Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying.
And so everyone went crazy, and then he actually replied. Some people were even saying retirement. And he goes, "Stop reaching, LMAO. That's what y'all do for like no days, bro. Come on now. It's better stuff to post than that." But yeah, he's making it sound like after this, he's out of there.
No, but you know that the Oracle Stadium, they're going to San Francisco. Them leaving, was that the name of the stadium?
Oracle Arena.
Oracle Arena. They're leaving Oakland and they're going to San Francisco.
Yeah, I'm
so
sure
he
it doesn't
could have
mean
been like, get one more before we leave Oakland.
Yeah. El Guapo, Durant's facial hair is like Joe Dirt's. Joe Dirt, that'd be a good nickname for him.
Yeah, it would be. Oh, Kevin Durant. Yeah, people love reading into stuff.
Oh, yeah, in today's social media world, it's all a lot of people have going.
Pretty much.
917-477-7737. You still got time to get in for a call as we're getting close to wrapping things up. Time's flying over here on the Press Box Party.
What time? Oh, wow, it is.
Yeah, it's almost 4:30
Oh,
Eastern
man.
Standard Time.
Call us now.
Yeah, so if you've been lagging, you want to get in. This is another mess. Well, no, I'm not going to cover that story. Do some
Really? You're not in, I don't think there's no story
we already
that you
lost
can't
Dobie.
cover
We
after,
already lost Dobie to a sad
after
story.
the Romeo and Juliet
Yeah.
mermaid suicide.
Convincing. This is this is Halloween. This is your holiday. Jonathan Craig, big Halloween guy. Convincing Halloween display that looks like a plane crash prompts someone to call 911. This is in Ohio, and I'll show it to you.
I want to know how real this thing looked.
It's gonna really, you're gonna lose your faith in people again. Where is it?
I lost my faith in people at the beginning of the show when she was like, I slipped in some feces and I accidentally killed my husband.
So this guy, basically, let's see here. He put together a like a plane crash, but when in his yard. But when you see this, I think there's some video of this. Yeah, I think there's some sound here and some pictures.
Oh,
there's a picture of look at this plane. Hold on, I'll put it.
It doesn't even look.
Put it up for our YouTube audience. This is it. This is the plane, and it's got skeletons around it. Somebody in Ohio called 911 on this. Thought that this Ohio Army vets Halloween display was real. And I think we got some sound to it from the Ohio affiliate that covered this. If you give us a second. 85-year-old retired Air National Guard set up a fake crash along with a skeleton and a witch spilling out of the cockpit.
Like at what point we like, oh my God, a skeleton and a witch. This has to be real. I should call the police.
Oh, man. Let's see what this is all about.
Disaster. It's a plane crash, and it's so scary, it actually caused someone to call 911. The decoration is turning heads on Wagram Road near Pickerington. Luann Stoya has all the spooky details and what neighbors are saying about it.
Violet Township Fire and the Ohio Highway Patrol were called to what they thought was a plane crash. But boo, a Halloween jokesters display was scarier than he thought.
That's the witch's head I put down there as a passenger or whatever. This guy here was the pilot, and that's I actually got that last year when after Halloween, when everything went on sale, I just picked it up, and I can't pass up sales.
And drivers can't pass up a stare at this.
I like looking at things like that, and I check things out when I drive down the highway.
Army veteran Delbert Holsinger says he's always been interested in aviation.
Right.
Retired from the Air National Guard, Holsinger has collected a couple ultralights.
I wanted to do something with it, and my son-in-law helped me put it in the tree and get it set up.
Neighbors tell us often people do a double take when they see the plane on Wagram Road.
They sometimes turn around and point at it.
These twins chuckle when they hear somebody thought it was real.
Yeah, because these twins are smart.
It's actually really funny that somebody did that because, it's just a decoration.
My grandson, he comes out here and walks in the woods all the time. I don't know where
And then he's also got a dinosaur skeleton that he set up in his backyard.
Oh, we better be careful where somebody calls.
See, people are ruining your holiday, man.
I just don't understand how somebody could think that this scraps of a plane would be a plane crash in front of somebody's house and the house is just untouched. There's a skeleton and a witch hanging out of the crash. First of all, witches don't even exist in 2000.
Once again, my favorite is when people try to scare trick-or-treaters. And they do the scarecrow or whatever, and they're just, and the porch slides down. And then they get punched.
Of course they get punched. And of course.
By the parent.
Of course. I would. People are.
But yeah, that prank, there's no.
That's when you got to say, you know what? I live around some stupid people. It's probably time to move on out of here. You got people calling in. I think this is I saw a witch and a skeleton hanging out of a plane crash. It's definitely real. You might want to get down here and the skeleton, I don't think they need any assistance, but the witch, she might need to get to the hospital. Her broom is broken.
Dobie is still on.
Why would a witch be in a plane in the first place, though? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She's got a broom. Why would she be in the plane? Doesn't even make sense.
One of our listeners sent me this story. It is, I can't believe this is a story, by the way. Is your coworker an ass clown or an ass hat? Linguistics explain the difference. What do you think the difference between ass hat and ass clown is?
I didn't know that. I think they're the same thing. That's the thing. There is no difference.
Ass hat crawled ashore, intermingling. So you get an educational thing here on the Press Box Party.
All right, Schoolhouse Rocks.
This is from the linguistics. Ass hat is originated from somebody that crawled ashore and intermingled with cultural lexicon, evolving into a casual but descriptive term of an unlikable person, according to the dictionary. An ass hat.
Wait, I thought that was an ass hat.
Oh, I'm sorry. An ass clown. Yes, that is an ass hat. Thank you. Is hold on. Is a person who wrongly thinks their actions are clever, funny, or worthwhile.
Yeah, that's an ass clown.
So it kind of makes sense.
I've never.
Do you ever use those terms?
I've never used the word ass hat or ass clown. I've heard ass clown before, but I didn't even think that they had a real definition in the dictionary. Apparently, they do.
And ESPN just showed LeBron James. This is how stupid this is. LeBron James reenacting a game winner at practice with the Lakers.
What?
Yeah, they just showed it. I just looked up on the screen there on this show. High something.
Oh, high afternoon.
Yeah.
Why is that news?
People are just looking, man.
They're just searching.
Just searching. So this has been the Press Box Party.
Yes.
We are getting close to the end here.
Whoa.
This time we like to...
Don't say close to the end here. We already had a
grim story.
And a near-death experience here all rolled.
Killed her whole family over some guy trying to collect a mill.
Damn.
What'd you learn today on the party?
I learned that cleaning with a knife is...
At the party.
Cleaning poop with a knife is unsafe. You can accidentally kill someone.
We're gonna keep an eye on that story.
Yeah.
See how that plays out. Because if she gets off, that is not cool.
No.
Not to mention she had a bunch of other stories prior to that they did not publish.
But they were like, no,
I'd love to know if that was the one she came up with.
That's the one they took. They were like, look, lady, all these other stories don't even sound like they make sense. Sound like some shit from a cartoon. We'll take this story.
So that's it. Episode 11 in the books. If you joined us late, the whole thing will be up there in a couple of minutes. And same thing on mixlr.com/stream35radio.
Oh, you forgot the thing.
Go to the show. Oh, yeah, the big news. Go ahead. Share the big news.
The big news, everybody. Press Box Party, we got us a theme song.
Yep. We'll be breaking out a Press Box Party original score, if you will.
Yes. Yes.
By
the Diva of the Seas.
The Las Vegas Diva of the Seas.
And if
you don't know who she is, look it up. Whitewater says, never fake your death. Unless you're Tupac.
Unless you're Tupac.
That's what he learned. Thanks to all of our listeners, all of our call. We had a good day on the phones.
We did.
Good day on the phones. Much love to all our callers that checked in, including Las Vegas Diva of the Seas.
Yeah.
Who will now be opening the show soon once she gets that tracked and everything. Tracked and mixed. You can tell she's talented because she does like a lot of stuff off her iPhone, right?
Yeah, she did this one off the iPhone. Why don't you go ahead and just give him a little bit of it? Do you want to give him a little bit of it?
We could do that.
Yeah. And this was all done on an iPhone.
see what we got. Stephanie Parker. Oh wait, you hold on, you sent that to me.
I sure did.
Turn this down.
Turn my headphones up. I'm serious.
Press Box Party's gonna have a song. This is just a snippet. This isn't even the final. I'd show the video too, but we gotta. There's even gonna be a little trailer.
Oh, it's gonna be awesome.
This is just a little sampling of what's to come here in New York City. Press Box.
Streaming 3-5, everything alive, baby. Press Box Party. Streaming 3-5, everything alive, baby. Press Box Party.
That's all you get.
Ooh.
Catchy, man. Catchy little tune, if you will. So, Press Box Party's going to have its own anthem.
That's right. It's going to be jamming.
It is. I can't get the thing to stop.
Thought I told you that we wouldn't stop. I thought I told you that we wouldn't stop.
There we go. Got it to stop. All right. So, yeah, thanks to everybody called in, our listeners. If you haven't caught up on what else is out there, every Tuesday, Thursday, for all you gamblers, we do a football picks show. Recap on Thursdays. So tomorrow we'll have the actual picks at 5 p.m. Eastern. And then also on my podcast with Charles Arbuckle, which you can find on iTunes, The Buck Stops Here. This week we talked to Booger McFarlane. And for all you youngins, you probably know Booger from Monday Night Football. He's rolling around on that Boogmobile on the sidelines. So that was a good one. Talked to him about his NFL career and about winning 2 Super Bowls and his upbringing in Louisiana. So don't miss that. Make sure you subscribe to The Buck Stops Here on iTunes. Catch all the episodes. A couple other ones on there. Talk to Mark Carrier, former NFLer, as well as Aaron Taylor. All right, so that is it here. Brewers about to place the ball, first pitch in about 30 minutes. And then later tonight, Red Sox, Astros, huge game for the Astros in Houston, trying to even that series 2-2. And then I think there's a whole bunch of NBA tonight. If you're into that kind of thing. Because last night, just 2 games, right?
Yeah. 2 games.
Who your Bulls got?
Who did they have? I didn't even check.
Look at you.
Hey, man.
Well, that tells us how the Bulls season's going to go.
Listen here, man. Don't you
Not excited at all.
Don't you disrespect the Bulls like that.
Bulls are off. They're not playing yet.
See? I knew that.
It's a game at MSG. The Hawks against the Knicks.
The Hawks against the Knicks?
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, again, thanks everybody that tuned in. And we will be back next Wednesday, same time, 3 p.m. Eastern. Don't miss it if you do. Make sure you catch the archive. Thanks to my man, Jonathan Craig.
Yeah.
One more time, what's the spot to catch you at?
All right, the next show I'm going to be having here, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be at Dangerfield's Comedy Club on the day after Halloween. That is November 1st at 7:30. The address is on 61st and 1st. There'll be a $20 charge and a 2-drink minimum. I look forward to seeing all of you guys there, and it's going to be a great time.
Well done.
Thank you.
Instagram, Mr. Craig, Craig 87.
Yes, sir.
And then I'm at AFI Tweets.
Yes, sir.
All right, that's it. Episode 11 in the books. We'll see you guys next week. We're out.
Out.